tonight. Here's Adebayo. And he buries his first look. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Adebayo.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Outside Mathurin. Deflected. We played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Adebayo. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Nice shot by Turner.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Anunoby on the wing. 5 on the clock. The layup off target. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Make some noise.
Here's Halliburton. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Nembhard outside. Back to Walker. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Adebayo in the post.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Halliburton outside. Floats one up. Can't hit from in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Adebayo from long range. Connects from downtown. Adebayo's got 13.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Turner with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Walker. Shot is up. And he hits the jumper for 2. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Outside Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? Has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Here's Shepherd. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Shepherd. Takes a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Adebayo. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Adebayo's got 17.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. New York out in front.
The Knicks, 19.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
New York leading by 7. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up. There's the inside in Randle's inside-out game.
These are his first free throws of the game. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Second team foul.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Mathurin with a steal.
That's a bad turnover right there, but aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Randall, averaging around 6 a game. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. All right, Greg, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And again, the Knicks missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Adebayo with it. 17 points in the game. Here's the pick. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Anunoby. Adebayo sets a screen. Anunoby can't get it to go. Three-pointer Mathurin. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Here's Adebayo. Anunoby with it. Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. And Halliburton turn it on the speed.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Walker. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Halliburton with the ball. Hard covering. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Brunson. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Nembhard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Siakam the screen. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Fire. In the triple. Siakam's got 6.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Now here's Bagley. No made baskets yet. Here's Randall. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And there's the drive. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Randall with it. Halliburton picks him up. He can't get it to go. Nembhard outside. Drills it from deep. Nembhard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Harrington. Up and in on the layup. Harrington's got his second basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
New York ball. Checking in for the Knicks. Number 30. Julius Randle.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's stolen. Here we go, 1-on-1. On the wing, Nembhard. Off target from outside. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Randall, left side. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Nembhard. And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Brunson. From downtown. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
The lefty Brunson with a sweet 3-stroke.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Turner. And he banks in the layup. Turner's got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Here's Nembhard to the left side wing. And here's Turner from the arc. He buries it from 3. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. In transition, here they come. And it's Brunson missing. Indiana leading. When we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5, OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Turner with it. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over Anunoby. And too long on the shot.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Right side Hart. Pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Brunson with it. He's covered by Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Randall. Indiana with a rebound. Now the Pacers on the move. There's Nesmith with the 3. Hart pulls it in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's Adebayo, high post. Outside for Randall. Lets it go from deep. New York, no good that time either.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Randall draws the double. Back to Hart. Randall, left side. Here's Brunson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Siakam outside. And there's a pick. Shoots. No good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right side, Anunoby. Brunson surveys. Outside for Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. 3 seconds left. Unable to get that one. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Pacers up by 1.
44.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trailing. Pass to Harrington. Right wing. Here's Dadier. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
And stolen by Adebayo.
OG Anunoby.
Here's Randall. There's a screen. It's stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And here's Halliburton. Back to Walker. There's the three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Nembhard outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Halliburton, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Adebayo. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Strong take by Adebayo. Few more competitive than Bam.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Pacers leading by 5. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Turner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Harrington. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Hart. It's Adebayo, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Harrington's shot is off. Outside Walker. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here's Adebayo. Turner covers. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Harrington. Now Randall. Defended by Halliburton. Randall can't hit. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
An NBA player with a football body. Jarace Walker is so tough to guard. I mean, he's creating serious matchup problems here tonight. Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Nembhard outside. for the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Adebayo in the post. Another shot. Pass to Hart to tie it up. They get it back.
Yeah, this possession is make or break. They need points to stay within reach.
Walker for three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Again, Adebayo missing.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
On the wing, Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Halliburton punch it in. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the